Oklahoma Republicans like to talk tough on crime. But after 15 years of one-party control, families have a right to ask a harder question. Did all that tough talk make Oklahoma safer? The answer is not in the slogans. It is in the results. The results don't match the slogans. Oklahoma's violent crime rate is higher than the national average, and so is its property crime rate. That is another sign the governing model is failing Oklahoma families. Public safety is not just what happens after a crime is committed. It is what happens before the 911 call. Before addiction, untreated mental illness, domestic violence, school failure, and family crisis become more expensive public failures. The clearest public safety failure is incarceration. Oklahoma's incarceration rate does not prove Oklahomans are uniquely bad people. It proves the state built a system that routes too many social, health, addiction, education, and family failures into jails and prisons. Oklahoma spends heavily after people are already inside the correctional system. It spends far less on the community-based tools that could keep more people from getting there in the first place. That is the question tough talk avoids. Oklahoma already has programs showing prevention and accountability can work together. Community sentencing costs a fraction of incarceration and reported an 85% success rate. That is public safety math Oklahoma should be using. Oklahoma voters already understood this. They approved reforms to reduce incarceration and invest savings in county mental health and substance abuse treatment. The voters chose prevention. The savings were real. The need was obvious. The implementation dragged. Too many Oklahomans receive care in the most expensive and least effective settings: emergency rooms, jails, and prisons. Mental health treatment, diversion, and crisis response are not soft ideas. They are practical public safety tools. Addiction is not just a health issue. It is a public safety issue. Families know it. Law enforcement knows it. County jails know it. The question is whether state policy knows it. Public safety also means safety inside the home. A woman trying to escape violence does not need another speech about family values. She needs a place to go, legal protection, services that respond, and a budget that treats her life like it matters. Schools, wages, health, childcare, treatment, and domestic violence services are all connected to public safety. None of that excuses crime. It explains why prevention matters. Prevention is what keeps more families from becoming victims in the first place. Oklahoma paid to deal with human crisis instead of preventing it. Mental health treatment can prevent crises. Domestic violence services can save lives. Schools, wages, health care, and child care can make communities safer before families reach the breaking point. But Republican leaders protected the wrong priorities. They protected tax cuts and then spent about $1.5 billion on corporate subsidies, tax exemptions, and political favorites rather than fully funding programs proven to lower incarceration rates. Our Republican leadership needs a better definition of public safety. It is not how many people Oklahoma can lock up after everything goes wrong in a person's life. Public safety is whether Oklahoma families are safer because fewer things go wrong in the first place.